Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katelyn, and today we are continuing the 100 Dragon Challenge. So, for today's episode, as you probably already saw from the title, we're going to finish off that celestial zodiac with the Gemini dragon. I think this is the last one, and if it's not, I'm putting my foot in my mouth right now. But we're finally getting to this dragon. I know I've seen a lot of comments for it, and looking to get your guys' sign drawn, so I hope I do it justice. So first and foremost, with the Gemini sign, I noticed that it is an air sign. And so I thought it'd be kind of cool to make almost like a tropical bird-esque dragon. But with Gemini, we have the twins, which is what they are. And I thought it'd be really cool to do a two-headed dragon. I think the last two-headed dragon I did was the yin-yang dragon forever ago. And I really can't think of any other two-headed dragon, so I thought this would be a perfect time to do another one. So for this one, I wanted to do kind of a mix of both feathered and like more traditional bat-winged dragon, and I also wanted to kind of capitalize on that twin aspect. So when I'm doing this initial sketch, I was trying to think of like what limbs I wanted to duplicate, and I thought it'd be really cool to have like 4 really impressive wings. And here I do draw like little arms, but I end up omitting them. I kind of wish I kept them because they look pretty cool here, but at the same time, I do like how this finally turned out. And then I did a cool little split tail. I thought that would look really cool, and it kind of reminds me of like, there's like certain swallows or certain birds that have like 2 really long split tail feathers, and I love those. So with the initial sketch done out of the way, it was time to get in and do this larger piece. I do like how this pose turned out, but looking back at my initial sketches, I kind of did like seeing more of the character in my rough sketch that I did for the planning phase. And I still think this pose is really fun and dynamic and gets to show off a lot of it. But I'm wondering if I should have went horizontal to show more of the wings, but then I don't know, I guess we wouldn't get as much body detail. It's kind of like a trade-off. You either get like a bigger up-close dragon picture and maybe cut off some of the detailing, or you get them to be smaller and then you don't get as much of like the body and face details, but you do get to see more of the dragon. So, I mean, I'm still happy with this pose and how it turned out. I think it's really cool because it just feels like it's flying towards you with these really big outstretched wings. And then in this part of it, I also wanted to try something a little different for the horns. And I tried to kind of emulate what the sign looks like, which is those 2 curved lines with 2 straight lines. You can look up what the Gemini sign is. But I tried to emulate that with the horns. I thought that'd be kind of a cool tie-in. I do miss a little bit of the horns that I did in the initial sketch, but I still think these turned out pretty cool. So with that tropical bird idea also, I wanted to make this kind of more of a beaked dragon, I guess, to go with the air sign and really push the idea of it being like an air symbol. And yeah, I added some cool crowns of feathers and tried to kind of make it a furry, feathery combo of a dragon. And I did really want to do more of like bat wings. Like I thought about doing feathered wings for this, but I don't know. I thought it would just look really cool to have the juxtaposition of like the furry, feathery body with more of the taut bat-like wings. I forgot what the word is. Webbing. I thought there was a certain word for like the wing material. And then for the feet, I did do really fun claw bird feet. I had a lot of fun with, if you're looking at it, it's the left foot. I like both of them, but having like that really fun, like outstretched claw, like it's coming in to grab you was really fun to do. And I feel this guy would be pretty top heavy, so I could see it when it is crawling on the ground. It needs to also use its wings, kind of like how a wyvern does walk. It will be heavily relying on balancing on its 4 wing arms if it ever is walking on the ground or anything. So I added a couple more thicker lines to try to give it some dimension, and then it was time to jump in and do color. So initially I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to do colors that are similar to oh my god, my brain. like a macaw or some type of bird like that. But then I was thinking it'd be really fun to do some cool colors and warm colors and like mix them together and have the twins kind of bleed into each other. Like, I like the idea of them being opposite, but also combined. So this one and this color style is kind of a little bit of an experiment. So you guys will get to follow along as I just try something out that's very different from how I've colored like other creatures before. And I think it does turn out pretty good. So here in the coloring phase, I started out by doing my oranges and yellows. What I was thinking was the beaks and the feather crests would be opposite on each other. So the right twin gets the orange crest and the yellow beak, and the left twin gets the yellow crest and the orange beak. And then I also did the same with the horns, where the right twin has like a whiter, lighter horn, and then the left twin has like these darker horns. And I tried to keep that opposite idea and mentality going through the full coloring phase of this. And I thought it just turned out really cool. And so I chose the primary body colors to be these blues and greens. I just thought they would look really nice together for what I had in mind, because I was thinking the colors could almost like twirl and swirl around the body shape. So as you can see here, I have like the stomach of the right twin is like that green color, but then it like swirls over into the left side. Same with like the left twin, like you can see the blue swirls over into that wing, but then it kind of makes sense because the left or the right twin, its main color is blue. And so I was just trying to emulate this swirling back and forth of like the mixing of the two twins' colors and such. For this part though, I did start coloring the webbing of the wings as like the opposite color. So since the arm was blue, I did the webbing as green. I leave it there for now, but I do end up changing it. So I kind of color over it quite a few times, and it gets a little muddy, but I like it better than just being the opposite color. It just kind of blended with each other. I think the main problem that happened was the other arm that was underneath would be the same color as the webbing on the inside. And I'm like, no, that's just too samey. So I do end up coloring it and trying it, but I don't really like it in the end. So then I tried adding like yellow to it to try to differentiate it, and I really didn't like it. So then I was like, well, why don't I just use what we used for the crest colors and the beak colors? And I colored over the top two wings with the oranges and reds, and then the bottom two wings will make yellow. And then I did like this a lot more. Like, it helped differentiate the colors, so then the body was, you know, the body colors, and the webbing of the wings didn't like blend in with the rest of the body. And then for the tail, I also kind of wanted to give it that spiraling and differentiating color effect, but I also wanted to tie in the colors from the crests because I knew I wanted them at the end of the tail, like those oranges and yellows. So I added a little bit earlier on in the tail. I kind of wish I just ended with them instead of having like these random colors here and there. But you know, I'm still pretty happy with how this turned out. It was a fun one. And I hope all of you Geminis out there do like this. I always get a little hesitant with these celestial ones because I know a lot of people have their signs very close to their heart. So I don't want to like not do justice for your guys' celestial zodiac signs. But still, this was really fun to do. After throwing in some shading, it really helped like make this creature pop and come towards the camera a little bit more. And I just loved it overall. So yeah, there we go. We are all done with this Gemini dragon. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It was quite an experiment. So at first I was like, meh, do I like this? But I do like it now looking back at it. But let's go ahead and look at your guys's from last month for the tiger dragon. There we go. Wow, words. Dragon Koali. I really like the pose that you did, and it's cool that it's holding this like orb. It gives me like a really cool wood block painting feel. And BioXM, I love the intimidating face of yours and the horns and the colors. Really awesome work. And all of you did amazing. There were so many cool tiger entries. Like, holy crap, guys. You always make this so hard for me to decide each month. So if you guys would like to enter your Gemini dragon into this month's dragon challenge, you can post it on Instagram or Twitter with the hashtag KM100dragons, or you can join our Discord community, where we also have a channel where you can post and talk with other people within the community, and we'd love to see you there. So Discord link will be down in the description. But either way, thank you guys again so much for stopping by and checking out this video. I can't believe we're already on 81 for these dragons. Like, holy crap, we're getting close to the end. We only got about 20, well now, like, what was that, 19 left? Oh my god, we're in the teens. We're in the teens of things left. I can't believe this. So we're almost done. So if you guys would like to follow along on my 100 dragon journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.